Hello, comrade. So, I've been busy on this for a little while and cleaned it up, straightened out the handles, took them off, and rebent them. And I got a case for it. You can see it's all in there. Heavy now. I got a bunch of these cases, standard 19.5 inch rack. They're inside a gray navy style plastic case, actually. This is aluminium, and I bolted it right into the frame here. Standard 19.5 inch rack, and I put in a lot of screws in this thing. Nice and tight. Everything's tight. Added these connectors here. Got more connectors, tons of them. So it's a fun project. I mean, I appreciate you getting those out of the storage and take pictures of them. I might be able to afford 2 of them, but if not, then next month maybe. But let's move this around. So all the back part is kind of, I don't know what it is yet, but someday I might come across parts for it. I got tubes, but it's nicely anchored here with a precision cut piece of not plywood, but 2x4 to take the weight off. Front end, sort of, So lucky I have a number of these things. So I got 2 more, I think, 2 or 3, which I can fit the other ones that I'll be buying off you into. And I got lots of nuts and bolts and screws. I'm going to take a look around here so you can see what's all missing. Bits and pieces in there. You see all the new screws I put in. Some are missing, and I did the back of it as well. I like restoration things, They're fun. Keeps me out of trouble, and I learn a lot too, so. It's a very heavy unit. I remember so well these things too. I had them in the large lab. And I was listening on the receiver part to the space shuttle. And it's kind of like this, where you just dial in the frequencies. This is for transmission, of course. Oh, well, I'm having fun today with that. So, the new arrivals are over there. Helicopters, SX-28. And below it is, well, I can maybe move. They just came in a little while ago. And we got more coming in too. And I always use my full address for sending anything these days. So, I redid my address. It's closer here, so I don't have to go again. That's off a warship, and there's a lot of videos on this warship. USS AYIN, I don't know. Awin. This is off a ship. Got its shock mounts. Mint conditions. This is the SX-28 helicopters. It arrived a couple of weeks ago. This was a week ago or more. Not shock mounts. And a little tag. Where did the tag go? I think I stuck it under something. But I catch the videos and look for. Stuck it under there somewhere. But USS Awin. AYWIN, I believe. It's actually in mint condition. It's very heavy, about 110 pounds. This is close to 100 pounds with shock mounts on it. This is pretty heavy, about 80 pounds or something like that. Oh, stuff is piling in. I gotta get busy and arrange everything, of course. Another one down here. I just came in was. Oh wow, I'm gonna. Let's put it there for now. What else? I thought I had another. Yeah, there's another SX 28. I got a bunch of them. A lot of the old stuff doesn't sell anymore on eBay. I noticed it just for years. This was sitting for a year. And the seller must have caught me looking at it because he sent me an offer for $100 only. There's a whole new generation of people into other things, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I noticed that a lot of prices have dropped. And that's how I get a lot of stuff. Reasonable price, not way out there. But anyway, I had fun with this one. I got a rack mount in the other room, which I'll put it in. I need a floor crane to lift it up into that. Oh, wow, man. I don't know. But I enjoy doing the restoration and testing the stuff. And I have these high voltage systems over here, so I gotta get working on that. I tested them out already. They work quite well. Oh, 80,000 volts AC. They are smaller than what I used to have. I used to have ones that were, oh, these would weigh about 150 pounds each. The ones I had were 1,000 pounds each. And one of my partners got nailed by it. Actually, it levitated and fell on him. No, that's a true story. Alec is the other partner I had at that time, and we're in contact all the time. We often talk about George Lissicate and the transformer falling on George. We have an annual party. And Alec might visit here someday, too. That was a long time ago, but Alec likes to hide away and have gadgets everywhere. He is Russian, Alexander Shereshevsky. And George Lissicate actually was Hungarian. But he was a very bossy and very belligerent person. And they had to call in, all this stuff a long time ago went into the Supreme Court of British Columbia, Canada. Thomas Hodgson and lawyers Kowalski and Company. They had to call in specialists to deal with what was going on in the lab while I was in Germany. I'm not kidding. They said, you won't believe what's going on now. Because I think that they were trying to operate the lab, and that's when the transformer went on George. A lot of weird things. Alex writes about it all the time, so. And there's a pretty massive lab. Look at his videos of it. They call it a lab. I call it, a collection, but anyway. I got some stuff over there. You can see it dead center off the Apollo. Collins radio synthesizer, 120 pounds. The eBay seller said probably only 12 of them ever existed. And I have ones that only one exists. A lot of those laying around. It's a surprise that nobody would buy them, but I bought them at a bargain price too. But anyway, transformers are a lot of fun. You gotta be very careful with them, have them properly grounded, and take all its safety precautions and corona rings, suppression insulators, and these are the capacitors which will be filled up with a DC type transformer. I'll be doing exploding gaps again, which I was doing before, and got the bead lightning and ball lightning kind of stuff coming off of them. And I had some in here a while ago. Videotapes uploaded onto YouTube. Plasma, combination of plasma and high voltage direct current. Quite interesting though. But I'm busy every day organizing this stuff and of course repairing it. That's still missing a lot. Anyway, that's a lot of fun for me. Little Van de Graaff generator. I'm going to make a big one like I had before. 100,000 electrostatic volts. No, sorry. I think it's 2 million electrostatic volts. A nice picture of my other partner, George Hathaway, standing by it. And the government men from Canada standing around it. So I had several governments already I dealt with. The U.S. government folks are very pleasant. Had a lot of fun with them. U.S. Army Intelligence Security Command folks, and it was Deputy Prime Minister Eric Nielsen at the time heard about all this and got his team together from DTIC, Defense Technical Information Center. They came down for a day and filmed. Then McDonnell Douglas filmed, and others filmed. I think Lockheed and others. But anyway, I'm going on and 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 on. Brag, talk, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, okay. I'm healing good. Had a weird leg injury. Some kind of weird thing that the doctors are going to write up a paper on it. So I'm progressing well. Take lots of vitamins every day, forever. Doing that for a long time, a whole crate of them there. But anyway, I should get going. It's getting late. I just took some niacin too, and I got an itchy. Gotta keep healthy. So I'm talking a blue streak, like normal. What can I say? There's another generating system over there, and beyond that is another one and another one. It's getting here. Slowly but surely. But anyway, gonna go.